You guys know I'm rather against scripts and techniques and planning everything for a session, because when you think about it, take a step back logically, that's impossible because every client is different. Every client has a different root cause. You won't know what technique, what strategy to use until you actually have to use it based on what your client tells you. All of these sorts of things we've talked about before. But I know a lot of people get caught in what's the best suggestion? Okay, what's the best visualization tool? And furthermore, I'll see a lot of hypnotherapists say, well, you know, my client comes in and I give them suggestions and I tell them what to see, like what visualization to see. And this is another big issue. This could even come to like relaxing your client. When you're telling your client how to relax, you're telling your client, that's if you use that relaxation thing. Even if you tell your client what to feel, what to need, what to experience, what to visualize, what to see, what to hear, and all those things, what are you now doing? Beyond telling your client what to do, they're your suggestions. They're your visualization. And that's the key word here. Just because they're good for you and it makes sense for you, and maybe you've used them for yourself and had a good experience with them, you can't apply that to other people because everybody is individual. That's why I'm against this whole, like people say, well, Scott, I don't write my scripts. I buy them online from other advanced hypnotherapists who write this stuff for me. So that's even worse when you think about it, because now you've got someone who's a total stranger to you writing a script based on symptoms before they even know what's wrong with your client in the first place. And now you misinterpret these things and add your own things to it. So a big thing for why your client's not maybe following along, they're not visualizing, they can't see things, they can't hear things in trance, they can't relax, is because it's your way to do things. You want to take a step back and you want to flip that script, so to speak, okay? You want to be using your client suggestions, the things that they tell you, as long as they're unconscious information, not conscious suggestion. You want to use, let's say like my client's in trance and they start saying, Scott, I'm seeing, I'll use a real example of this. So one of our ACH trainings, we had one of our students that had really bad COVID issues. He had a lot of breathing problems. And during the trance thing that we're doing, the practice we were doing with her to show some certain tools in ACH, she started to say, I'm seeing butterflies. Okay. Now, if I'm the therapist right now and I heard my client say, I feel butterflies and they feel like they're healing me, that would be the last thing I could plan for. I don't know if there's like a script for COVID healing with butterflies. And we've got a video about this, guys. You can actually go to YouTube. You can see that full demo. I might link it below if I remember to do that. But all in all, when my client said, this is what I'm seeing and feeling, we teach our students to utilize that, to reinforce that, not to come up with the butterflies themselves, not to tell a client, no, don't see butterflies. You need to see a white light around you because that's your inner child. You don't want to be telling a client what to see and feel. You want to, be patient enough, allow your client to see certain things, to have the visualization, to have the emotions, and you want to be able to utilize those things, okay? Instead of telling a client what to do. So if you're sitting there for hours beforehand, writing down suggestions, writing down visualizations, writing down how to relax and all those things, what are you now doing? Take a step back. You're now telling a client what to do, but you're also putting in what you want your client to experience. And I don't know about you, I don't like being told what to do. And I can guarantee your client's unconscious mind doesn't like being told what to do. And if you're patient enough, guys, the things you want your clients to experience, they will experience those things spontaneously. And then you can utilize those things, okay? So this whole thing of I give them my suggestions and I use my visualization tools, just be very aware that you've created those things for your client and realize your client is not you. Wait for your client to have those things spontaneously, then utilize them. That way, it's just basically giving it back to your client and it's coming from your client. So you know it's going to be a lot more powerful.